And just before we jump into this video, I do want to say thank you to everybody out there who has been following, who has subscribed, who have liked the videos, the people who are interacting through comments. I do appreciate that all. It is getting me that one step closer to that landmark of 1,000 subscribers. And for anybody out there who is wondering, I do plan on monetizing this channel, but only in the sense that it's going to offset some of the costs involved in the back end of running it. As I'm sure you've noticed, building these models takes up a lot of material. And up until now, that's just been coming out of my back pocket. So if I can offset those costs a little bit, it allows me to get some slightly better material, you know, get some newer models, get some new stuff going on, get some the construction done. As well, it's going to help offset with some of the travel I do going to air shows, and especially as things open up post-COVID, to some of the different locations that I plan on doing some on-location filming. So there are costs incurred. Up until now, I've been doing it in my back pocket, and you know, at some point, like I said, when I hit those 1,000 subscribers, I will monetize. So if anybody out there is questioning that, I will, but it's only for the back end to balance. So on that note, if you haven't subscribed yet and you like the content you're seeing, please subscribe down below. Click that like button. If you don't like the content you're seeing, let me know why. Send a comment over, let me know what you don't like, what you think I could do better, and I'll do my best to try to make things work. So thank you very much, guys, and here we go, onto the video. Welcome back, everybody, to another one of my built video series, and this one we're again looking at some more of my post-war Royal Canadian Navy aircraft models. I've done 2 of the Sea Furies already. If you haven't seen them, I'll put a link here back to the previous Sea Fury, which also has a link to the Sea Fury up before that. And in this one, we're going to be looking at, I'm sure you've already seen it by reading the description, we're going to be looking at my 1/48 scale Trumpeter Tracker. So this is the Trumpeter Tracker. It's actually quite a nice kit, very detailed. Everything you see is basically out of the box. You can build it like this right from the box without any real aftermarket needed. So obviously, as you can tell, I did it with the wings folded. It just takes up less space on my shelf, which shelf space is a premium. So I went with that. Typical post-war Royal Canadian Navy scheme, dark gray over light gray. I used Belcher Bits decals. It's the Belcher Bits Tracker decals. Again, down below, I'll have a link to the website review of those decals, so you guys can take a look at them for yourself. Great decals. They go down beautifully. They settle down nicely with a little bit of Solvaset. Kit looks great. It is a little difficult to pick up just because of the nature of how it is all put together and folded. I gotta be careful that the wings don't pop off, but you can see it's got all the wings as it folded up. It's got all the support structure in there to hold the wings together. They don't like being moved around too much, so I gotta be very careful with how I do this. Inside the bomb bay, it does have 2 torpedoes mounted the way it would have in the time. You can see all the detail in the landing gear bays. There is a very detailed cockpit in there. You just can't really see much of it with the way it's put together. It's pretty hard to get a good look in the cockpit area, but you know, so props look beautiful. Nice scale look, the big thick props. The engines are a little bland. If I was going to do anything differently, I'd put some aftermarket resin engines in there just to make those pop a little bit more. And also the inside of the spotlight has like no detail in there whatsoever. So it's a trumpeter. It's got great detail in some places, not so much in others. But overall, it looks great when it's sitting on the shelf from 5 or 6 feet away. A lot of those issues disappear and you can't even tell. So I'm very happy with it. The markings on the airframe are for VS 880, which this particular aircraft and these markings represent one from 1962, I believe. 1965. So it's a 1965 scheme, but again, it looks great when you have it sitting there beside all the other Royal Canadian Navy aircraft I have built. And yeah, went together really well. As usual, down below there'll be links to the build log of this and some pictures of the system, of the progress of the construction, as well as a full album of the completed kit, so you guys can hop over there and take a look at everything. And yeah, it went together with no real issues, and I am very happy with that sitting on the shelf. So there you go. That is the Royal Canadian Naval Tracker from the Trumpeter 1/48 scale kit with the Belcher Bits decals.
watching, guys, and as always, if you are interested in any of the content you see, you can access my website at www.seans-aviation.com. You can see all the latest pictures of aircraft and museums and the build logs of all of my current models and past models on that site. And if you're interested in any of this content, please click the subscribe button here on YouTube to follow more. Thank you very much, and see you guys next time.